Hello and welcome back, Penny Pinchers, and today I'm going to answer a question that was asked by Lego123451119. Actually, it was a Qestion. There was no U in there. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about my setup, because that was kind of what the question's about. And I was gone there for at least a week or so, or maybe two even. Took a little break from YouTubing, did some shopping and some other shit, life stuff, and was busy at work and signed up for some courses at the university, so I'm going to show you some of the cool stuff I've been up to too at the end of the video, so stick around. Anyway, Lego's question was on The Simpsons Hit and Run. He was asking about, he got it recently, bought it, and was wanting to make some videos, and he was wondering about how I got my quality so good, and something about how I got it to be whole screen. So I'm not exactly sure what he meant by the second thing, but I'll try my best to answer it for him. So, for my setup for my quality, how I've got it, I've got my PC. I'm using a laptop, but it can be your PC here. This is your Xbox or your PS2 or your console or whatever you're using. And here's your TV, and this is a Dazzle. Just the standard Dazzle thing like this. It's like $50 or something. And I got mine at Future Shop. And so what you do is, you see, it's got an S-video input and your standard RCA inputs here on the front. And so, here's the Dazzle here. If that's the Dazzle there, what I did for my PlayStation is, for my PlayStation I have a whole bunch of adapters. And see, this adapter here, it's what you call a, what did they call it? I can't remember what it's, piggyback. So both ends, see, you got your prongs on both ends, but here you got this hole. And basically the idea is for this is that you could have two inputs into the back of your TV, and whichever one was turned on will work. But what I discovered is it does back feed as well. So what you can do is you can plug right in, plug your console right into this, into the piggyback in the back, plug these in here into the Dazzle, and take the other ones, plug them into the TV, and now you'll get it on both the feed going both to the Dazzle and the TV, and then from the Dazzle, the USB on the Dazzle is going to connect right into your computer. And the other way you can do this is, if you don't have the cable, if you have a VCR with an out on it, you can make it so you plug into your VCR. If this let's pretend this is the VCR. You plug right into the front of your VCR, right, with your input, and then on the back of the VCR, the VCR feeds to the TV already, but on the back it should have an out, on the video out, and then plug that into the Dazzle with your standard RCA cable. Now the other thing I got is for my Xbox. And you guys might have these. It's for your Xbox, it's your standard cable like this, right? So it's going to have a whole bunch of different prongs on it, right? So your component, if you have the HD TV, plug your component into the TV, that's this end here with the green and blue, and the other end, which is your RCA, goes into the Dazzle. But you'll only have sound, you still need your sound feed, which is the red and white. So I have another audio piggyback, that's just going to my TV for sound. But I've replaced that. I went out recently and just bought this, which has your component and an S-video, and it does PlayStation 2, 3, Wii over here, and your Xbox. So that'll let me do all my consoles in S-video, which is better quality. I've yet to test it out, but it's only $20, so hopefully it'll work. And now if we go on to how I actually render it, once it's gone through your Dazzle into your computer, and like how to capture it for good quality. Okay. So what you're going to need for this, what I just use for editing is standard either Windows Movie Maker, which I would use if I recorded it in Fraps for my computer or in some other source. I use Windows Movie Maker, but Pinnacle Studios, which will come with the Dazzle, is a lot better quality for rendering. And so when I'm using, oh yeah, I also use Audacity and just my standard laptop mic. My mic is on 50% pickup with no amplification, and if I have to adjust the volume, I do it in Audacity because it'll be a lot better amplification with less fuzz and messed up bad audio quality that you get with your standard microphone pickup. And so when you run with your Dazzle, what's going to happen is you're going to see on your main screen for your Pinnacle screen down over here, you're going to see this thing like this. If you open this sidebar here, you're going to see a bunch of different levels, right? So first one you want to look at is your color. You're going to want to add some color to that because, especially if you're using composite cable RCA hookup, it's going to lose a lot of color. So you want to add some color to that, and when you add it, it doesn't mess it up. It's just for some reason default there's less color on this setting. And then you want no sharpness. No sharpness at all, because sharpness is something that is basically editing the video. The standard video feed is no sharpness. When you add sharpness, it's supposed to make it look better, but in reality, if you look and research it online, it's just degrading your video quality. Next thing, you want to use MPEG-2. You want to make sure you're using MPEG-2. It's the best one. People have checked it out. It's the best one for quality. Max out your quality at your 720 by 480. And oh yeah, and you don't actually have to read that because I'm telling you anyway, and I write really bad on this whiteboard. I just got it the other day actually. And you want to make sure that you're on 8,000 kilobits per second, or yeah, 8,000, right? 8,000 kilobits per second, and make sure that when you render the video afterwards, you're using these same settings as well, so you don't lose anything. And depending on which area it is, and if you're using widescreen, for me, I always go with NTSC 16 by 9. But that's for my area and my settings. Now you want no preview. That's what would be like over here on the screen. The preview shows you what's being recorded. Turn that off. No preview. It's in your options. No preview. You want to check hardware acceleration and background rendering. They run on my laptop perfectly fine, so it should work in yours. It gives you better quality. Next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to... Oh wait, no, that's it there. Well, if you're using Windows Media Player, I always go 1280 by 720 pixels at 8.3 megabytes, MPBS, whatever that is, per second, in widescreen. Yeah, not sure what else of interest there be for that, so we'll go on to the next thing, which is I'll just show you some of my cool stuff. And so you might have noticed I was gone, so some of the stuff I was doing during the few weeks off I took, I went and I got my order of RC parts from hobbyparts.com, and I got this thing. It's a camera. There's the lens there. It's this tiny little video camera. It takes the same quality as the camera I'm using right now, and it can take like 2 hours of video, so I've made some cool videos with that I might edit and put up. And I got, of course, some hobby stuff, like engines and random parts like that. I'm going to be reviewing all this stuff as well. Also, I might do a thing where I kind of review and talk about my big RC plane, which is going to be up and flying soon. I'm repairing it right now. And I just recently bought a Phase 3 Spitfire, mini Spitfire, at my local hobby shop. I can review that as well. It's pretty sweet. And other things I bought was, of course, this Qestion for better S-video quality. Hopefully we'll be able to review that soon. And I got my Thompson military, right? I'll have the review for that up because I've used it about 3 times now. And I spent a lot of time playing games, and so of course I gotta play my games so I can review them for you, and so that I know that the games I'm suggesting to you are good games. So I'll make sure to put up some reviews and feature some new games. And also there's been a lot of free games floating around. I've been checking those out, and I might start a new series where I show some of the best free games that you can get your hands on. And cheap game of the week, No, it's like I try and make it a weekly thing, but if I take a break for a week, I'll just continue the series from next week. But I'm trying to do it every week, but I actually put like no videos up there that past week, and maybe even another week, I don't remember. But I actually didn't even turn on my computer at all. I was just kind of chilling around. I did some shopping. I also was doing a lot of shuffling and D&B stuff with my friends, and just hanging around outside. And some of my friends turned 19, so we did some drinking. And on shuffling, I'm looking at a stereo at Costco, and I'll probably get that and do a review of that as well. And that's basically, it's a portable stereo, so we can listen to music and have some shuffle meets kind of thing. So I might have some videos of that and some reviews as well. And I also put my sailboat, got my sailboat out for the season, so I might even put up a video of that if I can somehow waterproof one of my cameras in a case or something. But I'll see what I can do, and hopefully you guys are still sticking around. I want to say thanks to my subscribers. I think I've gone up by like at least 5 while I was away, which is pretty cool seeing as I didn't even do anything for that. So pretty excited about that, and I'll be putting up some more videos for you guys. So see you later.